Welcome to the Handyman Pros Radio Show, home improvement and maintenance tips from the pros.
Welcome to the Handyman Pros Radio Show Action Edition, where we feature an actionable tip that you can use today. And I'm here with my old buddy Larry. Larry, what in the heck have you been up to?
Interesting story. The other day, it's been hot here in Georgia.
We'll be the judge of that.
Will be. Thanks, buddy. So anyway, it's been hot here in Georgia, and the other day, my batteries to my tools, I fried 2 of them. I mean, I cooked them because I was sort of stressing my tools a little bit. And it kind of brought up this topic that we wanted to talk about this day, which is charging day. And from there, I'm going to take it away, but I had to buy 2 new batteries for all my cordless stuff because, yikes, I mean, it got a little hot, and the next thing I know, I was like, ooh, is this going to ignite? Ooh, this is kind of exciting. But with that, Johnny, give them the tip.
Yeah, the tip that I use, and I had gone through it the other day, so I thought we'd put it out there, is that I put on my calendar, and, guys, I'm a big electronic, software guy. I just say, use all these tools that are available with you, your electronic calendars and your reminders on your iPhones and Androids or whatever you got. But I put mine out there probably every month, and it might be just a day out there that I say it's my charging day. And I just go out to my truck, and I take all my things that I don't use very often. And I have rechargeable batteries. We talked about this on another previous episode. And I take all those batteries out of things like my stud finder, my endoscope, I've got a flashlight that I wear on my head, headlamp. I love that thing. But I use all rechargeable batteries in all these different devices. And I just take them all out where they need it or not, and I refresh the charge. Because lo and behold, Larry, we've been out on a job before, right? And it's like I need my stud finder, and it's like dead. And it's like, oh, yeah. Man, real. So I try to avoid that because, batteries will lose charge after a while.
They do.
Especially rechargeable batteries.
Yes. Depends on the chemistry, but they still do.
Correct.
Yep.
But yeah, a little bit over time. And there's some things that you use a lot, and you kind of notice that they're going down, like my headlamp. Okay, I got that one. But for the endoscope and the stud finder, I don't. So I like to make sure that I kind of have them all in I kind of have a list of them, and I just say, okay, guys, today I'm taking them all out, and we're gonna charge. So. That's kind of my thing, and so far it's worked out. So every time I go and grab one of these things, I am that they're working, and that's the one thing I did. I couldn't believe it. I took, what was it? It must have been, I think it was the stud finder that I had taken out and did not work. And man, I will tell you what, if you don't have something like that and you need it, it's like
not so much fun.
Yeah, it's a killer for the job.
Yeah, it really is.
It can ruin. It will ruin a day. So if you don't have another battery or spare, so
right,
just be aware of that. But.
And the other and I will say this about stud finders in general, at least in mine. I'm going to use mine. So I have 2 different stud finders, and both of them do the same thing. I put them in my tool belt, and forever I'll hear a little beep. And I realize what's happened, right?
They're on.
It's turned on, it turns on from the button, right? And so, of course, that drains the battery down, and that's why in my case, that's why the batteries go dead. I'm like, stupid thing. And so I started turning batteries around before I use them, but that doesn't always work because some of my battery cases are too small. So I like your charging day. You know what I do on charging day, John? I take my credit cards and I go buy a lot of stuff. No,
there you go.
I do not do that. I do
but,
not.
It's a good day. It's a good day too to also clean up everything, inspect everything, because these are electrical instruments, and it's things like the laser level, for instance.
Yes.
You kind of examine it, you look at it, make sure everything's okay. It's packed away right.
I always put mine right in my eye. That way I find it really helps.
There you go.
It helps.
Yeah, is it still on? Yeah, right.
Can I see?
But, it's things like that. Yeah. So anyways, that was my little tip. So
that's the tip. All right. Well, folks, don't forget to join our Facebook group. That's at Handyman Pros. You can send us an email, questions at Handyman Pros Radio Show. You can refer us out to all your friends and neighbors. We'd appreciate it. And again, we want to thank you for listening, and we'll see you next week on the Handyman Pros Radio Show.